Oh, my shirt's not on. We gotta turn that on. Let me find the battery box. I'll be right back. Jeremy Rewinds Vlogmas edition. Hey guys, we are back to, so I think there's 4 days left. I think you got the 25th, 24th, 23rd. Today should be the 22nd. So whatever day that is. 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 22nd day. Vlogmas. All right, let's see what we got in the bag today. Ooh, there's a lot in the bag today. Woo! One went flying. All right, here we go. Vlogmas. Let's see what we got in the sack. Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. So, rumor has it Santa went to Texas over Thanksgiving week. Was a little under the weather, but he still had time to video game shop for me. So it looks like he picked up Jeopardy. Oops, put that in the bag. Put that in there. What else does Santa pick us up? We got the Smurfs Racer. Who doesn't love the Smurfs? I mean, come on now. I remember the Smurfs when I was a kid. Oh, I can't wait to play this. Hopefully this is like a Mario Kart kind of thing and not like a cheesy Mario Kart, but it probably is a cheesy Mario Kart. Rumor has it Santa got this at half price books. So we'll see. Uh-oh, my dog is barking. I'll be right back. All right, moving on. Santa brought me Jeopardy on the Nintendo. So now Santa brought me Jeopardy on the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. So thanks, Santa. Looks like Santa also got us a PSP game, Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. Definitely not a high dollar game. I don't remember what it was. I mean, I don't remember what Santa told me. But anyways, then while, so I'm gonna digress real quick. Santa told me he was in Texas over Thanksgiving week, and he went to 2 game stores called Game Over, and highly disappointed in Game Over. The selection was not very strong. A lot of stuff, but not a really good selection of stuff. And more importantly, Santa was telling me that a lot of the stuff they had was like disc only. Like huge shelf of Xbox 360 or PlayStation 2 or Sega Saturn and lots of stuff. But it was like disc only. Who wants disc only? You know what I mean? I guess some people are okay with it. I'm not. I'm a collector. I'm not looking for disc only. Cartridge only is one thing. Disc only is another thing. And even cartridge only, like I told you guys just recently with Sega Genesis. It has to be in the box, and eventually it has to have the manual if it doesn't have the manual, because it has to be a really good deal if it doesn't have the manual, so that when the time does come to get the manual, I'm into it still for a good price. So anyway, Santa said he went in, he looked around, and the first store that he went to for Game Over had a huge Nintendo collection, which was nice to see, but you know, Santa knew I already had 350 to 400 NES games. Santa knows I'm trucking my way to the full set there before I am any of these other sets. So he looked around and he knew I wanted to try to find something that was in person versus buying it online, because it's very annoying to have to pay for stuff online because then you have sales tax and shipping. And even if you're buying at the store, it's one thing, you're going to have sales tax, okay, but maybe you can find a better deal. Santa told me Game Over is Game Over. He said their selection was and more importantly, their prices were not good. On the counter of the one store, the first store that had the NES game that he purchased for or got for me, he said that they had a copy of Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut for almost $1,300. That should be about $200 to $300 less than that right now. I know it's Christmas time, and maybe they had it marked up because they were going to have 30% off the whole store on Black Friday. And obviously Black Friday, Santa's like, listen, it's Black Friday. I ain't going back on Black Friday. I'd love to have the 30% now, but even still at $1,300, that would be $390 off. So that would take it down to about market price, about $900. But still, like everything else that was in there, unless of course, but underpriced, because they hadn't had a chance to change the pricings on it. So Santa picked up Dragon Warrior 3 for the NES. Look at that label. Very clean label. Anyways, I did get it for undervalue price based on what the market value is for Dragon Warrior 3. So very tickled about that. And then they had a thing where whatever you buy, if it ended in a 9, which this one, the actual value of the game, it ended in a 9. So I got $9 to spend later on, even if it's at another game over store the same day. So I signed up, and Santa bought me Trog. I think it was $18, and he spent $9 on it. So good job there, Santa, on the Trog. So very, very happy about that. So that completes today's Vlogmas. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3 days to go. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for our next episode of Vlogmas.